I like them. How you guys doing? Good. Welcome to True Talk. I am John Cancio. We are going to have lots of fun today, right? Yes. Another show of psychics, of great psychics, and they're taking your questions, so we're going to have lots of fun. First up on the show, we go to Jennie Thompson. Hi, Jennie. Thank you for being on today.
Thanks, John.
Nice to
Great
see
be
you.
here.
Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you discover you had these abilities as a psychic?
How did I discover it? Well, I've been psychic my whole life. I discovered it, what it was called when I was 16. Had an out-of-body experience and went to the library to find out what it was. Found a book on Edgar Cayce and discovered that's what I was doing. Not quite what Edgar did, but...
So an experience. So did something spooky happen to you?
Well, yeah, I had,
Okay.
and while I was out of my body, a Native American spirit came into my body and spoke and then left, and I came back into my body. So it was a little unsettling.
So you heard some voices.
No, I heard his voice, and I didn't hear it here. I mean, he was actually speaking. My mouth was moving, but it was his language. It wasn't English. I still don't know what he said.
So did you think maybe at first you were a little crazy?
Yeah,
Or did you-
and I
yeah.
didn't tell anybody because I didn't want to wind up in a rubber room. So yeah.
Okay. So when did you discover that this is psychic ability? Did you read someone?
Reading the book about Edgar Cayce gave me a clue. I mean, I had done prophetic dreams as a teenager, as a young child. I would tell my mother things, but I didn't realize that's what it was. I never labeled it before then. And so it wasn't until I was 16 that I realized, oh, I'm psychic, okay. I wasn't really crazy.
And you are a psychic medium. So tell
Right.
us, what does that mean to be a psychic medium?
Well, a psychic is somebody who gets impressions.
Okay.
Psychic medium means I can communicate with spirit. Now, when people say, well, can you definitely get something from my Aunt Mary? Well, I don't know where Aunt Mary is in her development on the other side. So I can't always, but almost always they communicate, or somebody else will communicate if they're unavailable to let me know they're unavailable.
Okay, so do you see someone around me right now?
Oh, John, there is this charming woman.
Besides all these people.
Oh, so I can't tell you about the charming woman behind you. Okay. But no, there is this charming woman. She
Okay.
shows herself as very, very old, and she absolutely loves you. The love that radiates from her, and it's like, I get a sense that she was close to you in spirit when she was alive, but I think she was very old when she passed. Now, I don't know that she was a grandmother, but she's like a grandmotherly type figure, and she is with you always. I feel like since she's passed, she's become one of your spirit guides, and she guides you a lot.
So like a guardian angel type thing.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do they watch over us?
Oh, yeah, people who loved us that were alive, when they cross over, yeah, oftentimes.
And can they protect us?
Sometimes you get
Really?
warnings about things, you know, not to drive so fast, or if say in bad weather, you might get a feeling that you need to slow down and stay in the middle lane for some reason, and you don't know why. And then all of a sudden somebody else will swerve and wind up, you know, going across in front of you. I've had that happen with people that I've given warnings to, but they've also had feelings on their own. So we're all psychic. Just not everybody uses it all the time.
Okay, we're going to take some questions from the audience. Before we do that, I'm going on a trip. I'm going to the West. Do you think this is going to be a memorable trip for me?
It can be memorable in two ways. It can be memorable if you're not careful with your wallet, so I want you to keep your money in a certain location, not where somebody can like pick your back pocket.
Okay.
I can see that happening, and that makes me uncomfortable. So
Oh, that makes me uncomfortable too.
You might want to keep some money, like tuck your money in a front pocket where people can't have access to it.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like in a hotel room. This feels like where you're walking on the street or something.
Okay. I'll try to stay out of the bad neighborhoods.
I don't even know that you have to worry about the bad neighborhoods. But
Okay.
other than that, I feel like it's going to be a good trip for you. You're going to talk to a lot of people, a lot of fun, a lot of laughter.
Oh, good. And I will be watching my money now, making sure. Who had a question over here? Stand on up. What's your name?
My name is Pat.
Hi, Pat. What would you like to ask?
I recently went through a breakup, and I'm just curious if things are going to work out or if I should just take it for what it's worth.
You mean work out with the person you broke
Yeah.
up with? Okay, what's the first name of the person you broke up with?
Joe.
Okay, what I'm getting really strongly is that Joe's going through a period of mass confusion. And I feel like it's him that's more confused than you. So even if you were the one that broke up with him?
Yes.
Okay. He's really confused. I don't know if he knows which end is up at the moment. I'm not saying he was innocent in any of the reason for the breakup. I just think he's really confused by it. It was unexpected. I don't think he really thought that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
You were like an old pair of slippers. We'll keep you around. You'll be here forever. But I feel like, well, that's how I think he thought of you.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't mean that
Yeah,
you
okay.
are. But I have a feeling. I would like to see you give it like a good couple of months. I want to see you get feeling better about you.
Okay.
I have a feeling you took a few slings to the heart, and so I'd like to see you feel better about you before you even try to reconnect. I don't know that that's a good plan, but if you're feeling better about you, then I'd feel better about you doing anything else that you want to do.
Okay.
But give it a few months. I feel like you need it's almost like you need a recuperative period.
Okay.
And he needs
So maybe
to
a
know,
little break.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he needs to know those slippers aren't so worn and stuff. So
Okay. All right. Thank you.
you're
Tell him to appreciate you.
exactly that. Well, that's what I think the problem
Who else?
is.
Okay, stand up, please. Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
Donna.
Hi, Donna.
I was wondering if there was anything you could tell me about my dad,
And what's his first name?
Sebastian.
And is he in spirit? Or
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Sebastian.
We used to call, or people used to call him Sebastiano because
Well,
he was Italian.
you know, when I was picking up on the name, it's like he's laughing, like she gave the wrong name. So did you call him by a different name, or I mean, obviously Dad or something, but too many people called him by a different name,
Yeah.
so she gave the wrong name. But he's laughing. I have to ask, did somebody do something with dirt recently? I want you to ask in the family if somebody, I don't know if they tried, this is really strange. So I don't know if they tried, and for me to say it's strange, it's got to be strange, okay? I don't know if they tried to take like some gravestone dirt, or they tried to take some dirt from where he used to be, or something like that. But it feels like somebody did something really strange with dirt, and he was wondering what the purpose was, because he's not in the dirt, and he's around. He's been traveling a lot to a lot of people's homes. I'm seeing somebody that's been missing him a lot. They sit at their kitchen table, and they sit and they miss him a lot. And for that person, and I don't think it's you, I think it's somebody else that sits and really, they're still really grieving him. He's saying, you know, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. So I would like them to pay attention if they get a feel for somebody there, or they start to think they're imagining it, because they're not imagining it, but it feels like that sometimes, because he's there, and he wants them to know that they don't have to feel so bad. You know, that's the part that he feels bad about, is that they're feeling bad.
Okay.
Well, there's something else coming for you. So real quick, he's saying keep that smile, because I think he always loved your smile, so you keep the smile. And I get the little thing with the fingers where he wants to say keep that smile.
Oh my
so.
God. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Aw.